Oh God. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I've got fuzzies. I have fuzzies on my mic. Fuzzies. Don't mind me, just picking fuzzies. So many fuzzies on this mic. Good morning, guys. I'm still, dude, this is the longest cold in the universe. I think, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just like a sick human now. Maybe I'm sick for life. But it's my birthday today. Happy birthday, niece. Happy birthday, niece. I used to have a I hope 21 reads. Yeah, I wish. I used to have sounds. I used to have like a soundboard on my Go XLR. We don't have that option anymore. I used to have like air horns and little clown horns and shit. We don't have that. We don't have that anymore. But I am officially 34 years young. I always hated when people said that, and I'm saying it now. I'm giving back. I'm giving back to the world. 34 years young. Feels good, man. So yeah. Let's see what's in the world of League of Legends today. What is in the world of League of Legends? Iosic confirms he's leaving LCK. All right, great. TSM announced 2023 roster. Who the fuck cares about LCS? Oh, this already looks fun. Alleged challenger coach NEACE demotes from D3 to D4 with a 49% win rate. Interesting. Going through his match history itself is equally uninspiring. He lost 4 out of his first 5 ranked games in silver and gold lobbies. I firmly believe that no player... Wait, let me... Hold on. I'm not showing it on screen. Look at this. Look at this. Alleged challenger coach NEACE demotes from D3 to D4 with a 49% win rate. Here you go. Going through his match history itself is equally uninspiring. He lost 4 out of his 5 ranked games in silver gold lobbies. I firmly believe that no player with genuine challenger skill, especially not one who's been actively involved in the game, would remotely struggle in that rank bracket. As someone who's watched many NEACE videos and really enjoyed his no bullshit approach to both coaching the game, I'm so disappointed. He has a very fair chance here to silence all the haters and prove beyond any doubt he's solidly capable of coaching multiple roles. Instead, this is the outcome. To me, this account progression just adds a mountain of evidence that he simply can't perform at that level. Thoughts? There's a lot to unpack in this. So my first question is, what does this mean? He lost 4 out of his 5 first ranked games in silver and gold lobbies. First of all, I would love that one. That's the first interesting one that comes from this post. I don't think I've played in a legit silver and gold lobby on this climb, have I? But wait a second. I am wondering, isn't it preseason? Aren't I allowed to like try things? I would be very, very curious to know, by the way, what rank the average person in this thread would reach in Korea in a couple hundred games. Not even. I made diamond on this account in just over 100 games. This is all preseason data. Interesting. Yeah. Happy birthday. Yeah, I'd be very intrigued to know what the average commenter in a thread like this, what their rank is. It used to be that you, well, at least in summoner school, this isn't summoner school. It used to be you would have to put your rank like next to your name in summoner school. And I remember when I had Challenger next to my name on that thing, and then someone would flame me for it. I distinctly remember just being like, wow, this person that's talking like this, I already know what rank they are. In this case, sorry, I just need to comfort myself with my Challenger backpack. As a non-Challenger peak player, I need to comfort myself while I read this. You know? I just need to snuggle the accomplishments that I've made that have garnered so much hatred. Dude, my cat scratched my arm up. I'd be very curious. Oh, well, we're still going to climb. And what I think it's funny is I'm in the preseason. I just wonder where these people are. Let's put it like this. Let's save this. Let's save this post. Hold on a second. Let me see. How can I do favorites? I never do favorites anymore. Bookmarks. Bookmark. Hold on. I need to bookmark this. Okay. Bookmark this. And I just want this to be documented. Okay? Because I have seen NEACE posts where it's like positive NEACE PR get taken down. You know what? Hey, I have a theory. I have a theory that I'm gonna test right now. Let me open up these posts for a second. I have a theory. Yo, no. There's a way to test this. So there's a guy on this Reddit. I've stopped caring about this sub for a long time. Because after a while, a lot of the positive NEACE posts that would come up, there was this guy named Regan. It's a mod. This is how common this is. It's a mod named Regan Drake. And I would bet, because I've recently seen this person take my post down. Right? When they're just like, they'll say some shit like, oh, unrelated to League, da 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 da. Anything about NEACE would get taken down if it was anything positive at all. Isn't it funny that a blatant hate post of a dude playing in preseason, having no evidence of anything, just like a pure attack post, isn't it funny that a post like this would not go anywhere? Right? Like, it doesn't get taken down. And I would be willing to bet, if I look this guy up, he's probably in this post somewhere. Let's see. Let's see. Regan Drake. He's a mod. And he's taken down previous posts of mine. This one miraculously stays up. All right, ready? Huh. Regan Drake commented. Oh, look, a mod. Very, very unbiased actor here. This would be a very valid point if he didn't claim challenger level of skill. Smurf Q isn't supposed to be a hindrance to play a top point when I'm holding a challenger backpack. Did I buy it? Did I eBay it? So now we're allowing these posts to exist that claim that I've never made challenger ever. But anything related to NEACE that's positive gets taken down. Let's see if a post when I make master shows up. Let's see if a post on Reddit League of Legends when I make Grandmaster shows up after this post exists. I would absolutely love to see that post get posted and stay up. Number 2 rule says no personal attacks. Yeah, no personal attacks. Very interesting. Anyways. Hey, I'll do them a solid. Good post. Good post. Wow. ARAM should show balance adjustments in champ select. Yes, it should. I agree with that. Is there anything else? Item performance stats. I'm pretty sure we've got a new patch coming, don't we? Yes, we do. Patch preview 12/23. This will be shipping. Heart steel change. Oh, this is ARAM. Can I get like an actual... Do we get numbers yet? By the way, guys, you actually don't have to have a Twitter account to use Twitter. You can literally just log in. Like if it shows up like that, you just fake like you're logging in and click the X and it goes away. But posts actually talk about the game that isn't LCS. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Systems seem right, so we're doing some champ changes. Tanks are weak, barring individual outlier synergy with items, and we're buffing them over to items to avoid poaching. Jungle changes for balance and feel. Objective planning. Pinging spawn timer won't trigger a vote. Jungle rules. Okay. Is there anything else in here? All right. Let's talk about these buffs. Zeri, Scion, Cho'Gath, Amumu, Shadow Kane, Maokai with a cat. Zac, Tom Kench, Malphite, Yumi, Syndra, Mordekaiser, Shyvana, Trundle, Lilia. Champion adjustments. Cassid and Dr. Mundo. Sunfire, Cape, buff, Ravenous, Hydra, nerf. Jungle adjustments. Yeah, this is a very... I think the Ravenous nerf is deserved. I'm actually not even really using it now on Tryndamere. And the reason why I'm not is because I figured it was going to get nerfed, to be completely honest. Like I'm done testing. Like I can kind of run down for you guys what you should be aware of in this preseason now. I've kind of like fucked around with everything and I kind of get a feel for what the meta looks like. So right now, if your champion can abuse Ravenous right now, you get value out of it, but it's not going to stay the same. It's just not going to stay the same. Like the item has to get nerfed. The wave clear is just too heavy. And you can just stop. You can basically start not interacting with lanes if you go Ravenous. It makes things really, really difficult to interact. Oh yeah, the hat. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Some of us still live in the real world, huh? Let's see. I think all of these. Well, I think the Ravenous nerf had to happen. If you abuse it, like sure you'll get some value out of it, but I wouldn't lean on it too heavy. I also think that the Jock Show item. If you're a champion that can play Ravenous and can play Jock Show, you're pretty broken right now. I'm actually surprised that Jock Show isn't getting nerfed yet. Like, because Jock Show item has been really dominant, and from what I've seen in ranked and stuff. So like Mordekaiser getting nerfed, for example. I already tested Mordekaiser. You just go Rylai's with Jock Show. That's not getting touched, Jock Show. So anybody that plays Jock Show is pretty happy right now. I'm trying to think of anything else that's like real, like suspicious outliers. I think overall, not. Look, I hate to be that guy, but like I've obviously day in and day out have done like these react like news types of videos in the mornings. I honestly, like, yeah, the jungle's changed a bit, and that's a huge change, but I feel really bad for ADCs, and I hate ADC. I hate that fucking lane. I hate the role. I was talking to Shogo about this morning. Bro, ADCs, like, this change for, like, the new season, that's not, like, there's nothing that significantly has changed. Like, seriously, the plants are cool. The jungle changes feel different. But like, outside of fucking Ravenous and Jock Show, I don't feel like anything has changed. Like, I don't feel any different. Am I crazy? Roa, I guess a little bit of a change in mid. So the protein works? Yeah, dude. If you get the protein, you're good. That's what we're calling it from now on. I don't think there's anything significant for ADCs at all. Like, it feels like there's nothing that changed for ADCs. There's very little that changed across the board except jungle. Jungle did get a pretty good change. But like everything else, feels like there's barely any like experimentation in the builds. That's just been my read. I wish I had more to say about it. Oh well. I think outside of that, that's all I have to say right now. We'll wait and see. One thing that you guys should keep your eye on the jungle changes that are coming is that your early game, so power is going to shift a little bit in the jungle. Early game junglers are going to take a big hit, I believe. Because they'll still be able to like do 3 camp ganks and stuff, but they're going to be a little delayed. A lot of the clears early will be delayed, and then you'll have an opportunity to power farm a bit because it's a little weighted right now in early game junglers advantage at the moment. And so what's happening is the next jungle patch, a lot of this basically devolves into your first clears slower, and your mid game you get more XP. Right, you get more XP in the mid game, and then obviously some of the kiting changes. So just don't think that you're going to be able to like jam Elise every game and get away with that, or some like early game shit and get away with that. Which is basically what's been happening here. Is that like the most effective junglers seem to be the ones that just play early and just snowball, because you don't really get that much XP in the mid game unless you've snowballed. Period. Yeah, the ping system's cool too. Yeah, that's all I have. I don't think there's anything significant to report other than that. The New York Times goes to Worlds. The excitement around esports is growing, but where are the profits? Interesting. Is this a paywall? This is a fucking paywall. I can't read it. Does anybody have like an unpaywalled version of this? A summary? Nice. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. I get in trouble. I'm gonna skim it so I don't get in trouble. I'm gonna skim it. The other challenges. I don't want to get sued by these guys. Yeah, I want to talk about this actually real briefly. So the summary here is that, I mean, the headline is the summary, realistically. Esports is growing, but where are the profits? I truly believe that esports as like as a concept and the North American scene is a little weird. Because I don't really know. I've never personally been that excited about it, as you guys know. I have been hearing about this esports boom like since I started streaming. I've been hearing about this esports boom, esports. You just hear constant CEOs and companies hype up fucking esports as being like the end all be all for you know, just investment in this ecosystem. And personally, it seems to me that it's a very tough sell, because esports is always going to have to fight, at least from where I sit in the League of Legends space. Esports always has to fight with itself. And hear me out on this. It almost like cannibalizes itself. So like, for example, right now, if Tyler One goes and streams League of Legends and there's an esports broadcast happening, yes, people will watch it, but outside of that broadcast, where are the viewers going to go? They're going to go right back to watching their favorite content creators. And so my opinion, or my belief, is that in order to really get value out of this esports concept, it has to be constantly something that can be monetized, like on repeat, right? Has to be able to be monetized on repeat. And quite frankly, I just don't see it. They compare it to like the NBA and the NFL and all this stuff. And it's like NFL and NBA isn't competing against random street ball players playing the game, playing basketball, right? And those basketball players are always online. It's a very obvious conclusion to this, right? Unless you can get rid of all the people. I mean, I'm a smaller tier gameplay guy. Like, no one really wants to watch me play that bad, right? People want to watch me coach, but there's tons of people that people want to watch play, right? Tyler One's the classic example that I keep using, right? TF Blade's another one. These guys aren't pros. Dopa was another one in the Asia side, right? There's guys out there that just anybody. You could grab anybody. Mid-beast. You grab mid-beast. Then you have people that poach or that cannibalize esports as like commentators. People like LS, I Will Dominate. These guys aren't officially connected with Riot anymore. I don't believe. I don't know that. I don't think they are, right? Well, when they talk about esports, they get a lot more traffic than official Riot Esports in a lot of ways, where they siphon off a lot of that traffic, and they're running day in and day out talking about esports. So I guess what I'm trying to say is until esports is like purely monopolized and you can't play the game anymore without Riot giving you the okay to stream it or whatever, or any game for that matter, you can't. I want to make sure my audience understands my point before they get offended and say that I hate esports or something. If you want to watch NBA caliber 5-on-5 basketball, you can only watch it when those players go to the arena. I could make a pretty damn good argument that you could watch pretty high caliber League of Legends at any time that isn't esports only. Yeah, are you picking up what I'm putting down now? Does this make sense? There's nothing like if I keep climbing, right? If I keep climbing up the ladder, eventually I'm going to be playing with people that are pretty damn good. I didn't have to join a basketball team to do that. Right? I didn't have to join an esports team to do that. I dare say, can I pose an idea before I shut down the NEACE news this morning? Imagine a world where Riot Games broadcasted solo queue games officially, day in and day out. Day in and day out. Just the people at the top, day in and day out. You want to monetize the game? You want to fix esports? That could be interesting. Why go through all this bullshit of like making teams and gatekeeping the whole scene like this? Just a thought. Because I'm just saying, until you, would it be casted though? Absolutely. Cast it. Cast it. Someone acts like a scumbag on a cast, you ban him. You ban him. You can't, like, they can't keep, I mean, listen, hey, it may come as a surprise to you guys, but I'm pretty good at business stuff. And it's pretty clear to me why esports is plateaued. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Let's get on with it. Jesus. That's what I'm saying. You want the dream to happen. That's how you get the dream happening.